this 4-game homestand. They'll try to make it 3 straight. Barnes and Brandon Ingram. Pacers, they've used 23 different starting lineups.
And I think that's what you're starting to see with about 3 weeks ago, how the team was playing better. But it really just coincided with getting both Neesmith back on the floor and Shepherd. And that lets you develop some consistency in rotation.
Well, you've mentioned all along, not just this year, those guys are the connectors.
No doubt about it. Hugely connected. I'm telling you, Scotty Barnes is a player that impacts winning. He got his hands on that pass that should have gotten to Siakam.
Man, that's blocked by Furphy.
Furphy blocked it, but it's not.
But Murray Boyles gets it in. This was a Toronto team that split a weekend back-to-back series at home with Philadelphia as Siakam misses. And
he just shoved Jay Huff out of the way. The official just didn't see it.
Sunday, they won against Philadelphia in overtime and were down by as many as 33 at home, so that's going to carry over.
I think there's some carryover in that, and as you know, those things that happen when you play teams. That's the one tough part about playing somebody. These are people. Just all of a sudden, human nature takes over, and you don't have the same intensity.
That's why I said there's carryover from the standpoint. That did not sit well at all with this Toronto team.
And he's one of the reasons why.
And what's interesting, Quinn, is he's undersized. He's only 6'7".
Yeah, but he's got a great feel.
Furphy at the rim, and that's a foul.
He needs a foul.
Furphy has the second on the way and missed them both.
You want to stay in that lineup, and you're not scoring points, in fast break or something, you got to make them at the line.
And Ingram hits the shot in a quick 8-2. They trailed 45-28 on Monday. They gave up 45 points in the first quarter to Philadelphia.
See, they're playing undersized, so it's going to be a little easier for them to cover Huff out there. He's just got, more active legs.
Indiana got off to a slow start Monday against Boston, only scored 19 first quarter points, and Battle hits the 3, and we have a timeout. It is all Toronto.
Fakes and be active. I mean, look at that. He had to throw that pass from the half-court line just to get it to Firth.
E. Smith drives inside, missed it, got his own rebound, and now he'll throw it out to Siakam. And that ball is knocked away, and it is Pacers ball with the January have shot the ball well. Let's see if it can continue tonight as Nembhard gets inside and draws the foul. And Nembhard will
into the body and get the shot off as he got fouled.
Andrew Nembhard had Toronto, and Andrew Nembhard in year 4, averaging 18 points, field 48% from 3. He's got the assignment of Shed. Murray Boyles now to Barnes. 9 to shoot. Matches up against Huff. Shoots over him and hits.
That's where he's become more consistent, Chris. He didn't have a lot of waves like Siakam. That's why I really like this. I wanted to see this game because he's playing with great confidence. And Siakam is just one of the best in the business.
And those two were teammates. Nembhard shot fake, puts it on the deck, and pulls up and missed it. And the long rebound. Ingram.
That's tough coverage. Ingram has got great confidence that he can beat him. They're just people like that. When after the shot, he had no fear that Murphy could first he could stop him. I called it Murphy one other time.
It's already an 11-point lead, and that's dribbled right.
As it relates to Firth, that may have a little bit of different demeanor as well. Firth, listen, he's just starting to get active because he's short.
And that's going to be, it barely grazed the rim, so it was not another miss.
I mean, that's a pass there that was thrown, unfortunately for the Pacers, they couldn't catch it.
Shed guarded by Nembhard, shot clock at 7. Off the screen, they looked at Murray Boyles, but they find Battle.
Well defended, great defense. Good defensive possession there.
Toronto's been pretty dominant in the series of late. Here's Walker, now has a clean look for 3 and hits.
Patty's been doing well over the last 5 or 6.
8% during that stretch from 3-point range. And Joyce Walker coming in off games of 13 and 11 with 3 threes in each game. Shed in the paint, short.
Oh, no. Get that rebound.
Emmanuel quickly, R.J. Barrett, and Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, all three of those are starters. So you're looking at it in the same situation with them as you are with the Pacers.
The Nembhard, now Shepard runs the floor. He shot the three well of late as well. Nembhard down the lane, gets it to crawl in.
But a sweet handle behind him.
6.5 minutes in. Again, we mentioned Indiana started slow against the Celtics on Monday. Ingram met at the rim and fouled by Walker.
You try to create some almost 30 games to kind of get there, where you ask him to do more offense.
Carlisle talks with the media before the game, and he also said it was helpful when he got Shepard and Neesmith back.
No question.
Focus on so many things.
Yeah, there's no question about it. I think that's didn't foul. Let's put it that way.
And that ball picked up by Potter.
Back to hands by the Pacers.
A second Toronto turnover. Nembhard steps into a three. It's off the mark. That ball loose on the floor, but it's on the floor. Baji for three. And this is a team, Quinn, that in the 2 games against Philadelphia was 11. It is a team that is right there with Indiana. They're, in fact, 29th now at 33% from three-point range. Indiana started to pick that up because they've gone 6 straight games of 40% or better. What a lean-to step through in his first 11. And Indiana has shot the three so well of late.
They've shot, Chris, the difference is we talked about. The quality of threes is just better.
Ingram on the baseline, and he has another field goal.
Laugh with some of the Pacers who didn't think he had a good chance to make that shot.
Siakam out of a double, kicks it now to Nembhard. Nembhard cut off by Murray Boyles, fades, and Murray Boyles blocked it.
Now, let me tell you, Murray Boyles is no joke. He is no joke out of Arkansas, but he is no joke.
And Abaji with another three.
I like what Carlisle said. Let's go. Doesn't want to get caught using up timeouts to stop this, because he knows these three-point shots won't continue.
Potter
and have that kind of technology, and it's a big part of what goes on in the sport. But it makes a huge difference when guys can see it, because this is about human nature. People don't work in abstract very well. They've got to see it sometime.
T.J. McConnell is on the floor for the first time. Indiana just had the steal. Tony Bradley has also come in to join Nembhard, Neesmith, and Walker.
Nice job. Way to go. Really good job here. Oh, he didn't get the shot off.
They cover a lot of ground, don't they?
This is what they do. They really do. I mean, they cover, and Chris, they get up and down the floor. They are a tough team to play against.
Battle to a trailing Barnes for three. And they have started.
Given that's the commercial.
I'll tell you what, Toronto had a lot of base in that first quarter. Boy, here's Grady Dick at the rim, and he adds 2 more. I mean, they have had every.
And they're really good, and particularly when you got Barnes on the floor, at finding people when you chase them.
Furphy for the three. Got the long three after he missed his first 6% from behind the arc.
I just like the fact that he was that aggressive.
Ingram to a cutting Barnes. It's stolen by Indiana.
Probably got popped free by McConnell.
And Quentin Jackson inside, no good. Rebound Siakam. McConnell for three. And it's Murphy, Siakam, Jackson, and Shepard. And look at Grady Dick. He has a 10-point first half.
Yeah, but the Pacers have to communicate after a miss. Chris, and in the secondary break, he gets free, and there's no communication who will pick him up.
Shot clock down to 8. Quentin Jackson for three.
That'll help loosen that zone defense up.
In range in the month of January, #1 at 33%. Barnes is short. Siakam the rebound. Siakam steps into a three and hits. First points for Pascal Siakam. Points had 21 points, including the game winner on Monday. Tipped away by Barnes.
Let me tell you something. That is one big-time play there. He was his teammate, and because the Pacers had Barnes covered up.
17-point Toronto lead. Siakam goes inside, tosses it in. 9.5 to play, second quarter. Shed is back in after he rested with Barnes, Lawson, and now to a driving Dick, who left it short, got his own rebound, and draws the foul. To the pair. Speaking more about Scotty.
Future going forward. They're on the floor now. That's positionless basketball that they do great things with. Pacers guy can't let a guy get a rebound off of a free throw.
Yeah, he missed the free throw and then got his own rebound. And it leads to a basket from Ingram. Pacers coming in, riding a 3-game win streak, 2 straight here at home. But it's been all Toronto on this Wednesday night. Siakam inside, gets it. 7 now for us in the opening quarter. Ingram against Murphy. Rebounded by Quentin.
Shoot up, though. You still have to establish the pace because you got to find a way to get by their defense. And the way to do that is quick.
Jackson got around Dick, but Huff can't from the corner. Ingram bumps it out, Lawson, and there's another 3.
Yeah. And trying to make sure, one of the issues becomes when you play random basketball, you got to make sure you get the ball in the right guy's hand. And they want it in Siakam's hand.
Connell.
Tough shot. Yeah, that's a tough shot for him.
That was kept alive by Siakam. Pop
They'll be there.
spins.
He can't get there. With this team, he can't get there.
Quentin Jackson for a second 3. Miami and Boston. And this has been a tough matchup over the years for the Pacers as Dick fires and misses. Toronto's won 6 of the last 9, including 3 of the last 4.
Even a tough matchup for the Pacers because of the way they play.
Murphy is fouled.
Pervasive here, at least early. This Toronto team.
A team like that, you can find the open man. He mentioned that Pascal is one of the Pacers' best distributors. And in that first quarter, I looked goal attempt was 0 for 1, waiting, perhaps because he was seeing that defensive attention, trying to get his teammates involved.
Well, I think it's something. You're right. I think it was some defensive attention that Jay Huff blocks that shot. But his teammates got to make shots too. And the Pacers did.
Miami with one of his best shooting nights of the year against Boston on Monday. He was 10 of 15. Shot clock down to 3. Ingram spins, and it's blocked again by Huff.
Really nice job.
And now a blocking foul.
But is that a take foul? Yeah, is that a take foul? Because they're right.
Team foul number 2, and they try.
Great play. Great play.
I think some of the fans thought that maybe one of the Raptors hit that, but it was Huff that batted the ball, as you said. That ended.
I think that's what they didn't see. It hit the back of the backboard.
Jamison battled with the hoop. He's making his second start of the year.
You got to drive past these guys. They put so much pressure on you. You got to be able to drive past people.
And he's the rookie out of the SEC, and he's fouled by Huff.
So what you have in that match,
Seasons averaged 17 points, 8 rebounds as a sophomore. He's got 7 points. 3.
to make it difficult with that length for him to get going where he's going. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Barnes asked for it.
Shepard in the corner.
You got to be able to ball fake these guys because they cover a lot of territory. See how difficult this is.
And Murray Boyles rams it home.
Barnes did that. He made a play and nobody came and helped.
Until he was acquired in the trade last year by the Raptors. Siakam drives inside all the way to the basket, missed it, tipped up and in by Ben Shepard. Shepard, Neesmith, Siakam, Potter, and Nembhard, the 5 on the floor for the Pacers.
Sorry, Chris. You don't dare a guy to shoot it from 12. You're daring a good shooter at the three-point line, not from 12 feet.
Grady Dick having a game.
Yes.
He's got 13.
And he's part of the problem for the Pacers because he's come off the bench, to your point, to get 13 points. That's big.
Yeah, he's their leading scorer. They have 3 starters with 10. Neesmith's going to have to get it up, and he does, and it's blocked by Abaji. And Abaji missed it because he is having a game as well.
No. You're not avoiding the Denary.
When they do miss, their rebounding ability is top-notch, so they're 24 of 37. They've missed 13 shots.
No, the rebounding situation is what? 22 to 10.
22 to 10. It was 15 to 3 after the first quarter, but he's having a game. He comes in off the bench, hits 2 threes. He was shooting 16% coming in.
Okay, that's fair.
7 for 43.
That's not a good story. That's a great story.
Shot clock down to 2. Pacers have to take a tough shot.
Yeah, shot clock going down beyond the three-point line. This may be one of those games, Chris, that Coach Carlisle is going to let these guys adjust. They got to make their own adjustment, because one of the things that I remember Phil, they take the ball away from you and flip it to the other end.
And again, they're doing this without 3 starters, and that's a block by Nembhard. As Emmanuel Quick, Jakob Poeltl is out with a lower back injury, but they like the fact
they're better without those guys in a lot of ways. Quick is one. R.J. Barrett is somebody I'm sure that. Yeah, he did. He got pushed. Yeah, he got pushed.
But as long as Toronto has Barnes and Ingram out,
they're really long, and it makes it hard defensively, and it makes them switchable too.
Into the corner, Siakam for his 3rd 3.
Got a good cheer from the fans. About 2 more of those with stops, and then you just get some rhythm going and get back in the game. This is a tough cover for Firth. Yeah, that's a tough cover for Firth. But he's got to learn. Those are the guys he's going to cover.
He's 21 years old. And Ingram misses the free throw.
Already, I like what I see in terms of body language with the Pacers. I like that already. Don't do it.
Huff goes inside, and they will count it. It's on Ingram. And that's his 3rd. First points of the night for Jay Huff, who over the last 5 games has been in double figures 4 times and had 2 20-point games. And against Boston, and as impressive as his 4 3-point shots were, what about his dunks around the rim?
You like him or don't?
I do.
Oh, okay.
The spinning over the head dunk.
I know. They're hard to describe, but most of his dunks are over the top.
Oh, look at Furphy.
That's I'm telling you, I'll take that, because the hardest thing to figure out in the league is how to be aggressive and when to be aggressive and what's the right time. And Furphy's figuring. Pacers are due for a run.
Shed has yet to score. 4 to shoot. Ingram hits the 3. Beat back to 18 for Toronto. Murray Boyles has guarded Nembhard. He's guarded Siakam. Now it's Shed. Right over the top, Pascal. 15 for was the 27th pick by the Raptors back in 2016. 7.5 years there. Was a teammate of Scotty Barnes and saw that happen a lot. Barnes has 12, his first point since the first quarter. Double comes.
Great find, great find. That first, he caught it and did a terrific job. The fact that he caught it.
You'd like to have it in the start around the 4th quarter, or maybe a single-digit deficit.
Well, I mean, I think that would be ideal. Just looking for the Pacers themselves, Chris. Coming out of the half, they couldn't have felt good by themselves. Now you're starting. That's why the timeout is taken. Here's the other thing the Pacers have been able to do. They've slowed this team down some.
Shed Puts it up, no good. Rebound knocked away, but into the hands of Murray Boyles. And Shed misses the three. No change for the Pacers at the timeout. Neesmith step back
nice
three.
Good stop, just didn't make it.
0 for 4 tonight. 1 of 8 from the field. A rare off night for Neesmith, and Ingram goes to work on Furphy.
He's got to learn. Yeah.
Line last year. Ingram has also. I think they have a chance. There's no question. I mean, Scotty Barnes, we gave you those numbers.
Right.
Again, there are so many talented players and not enough all-star.
The new great timing there by Huff. You got the new format they're going to use.
Yeah, with the international players. Lob it up, but the pass is too strong, but Jackson is in. He replaced as Jackson goes inside, draws the foul on Jamison Battle.
Nice tough take. Really good tough take.
Jackson misses the free throw. Tough. Looked like he sprained his ankle.
You think it's his ankle or foot?
Not totally 100% sure. Here's Dick. Misses. And Murray Boyles got the rebound.
Good double. When you go into a double, everybody else has got to go into a zone. They did not do that. Pacers didn't do that, and Ingram was able to get free for a block.
Siakam. And hard into traffic. Ball knocked away. Shed chases him. Shed and Jarris Walker were teammates at the University of Houston.
Chris, this is the guy that has been guarding the center. Go. Tapped out well there on the part of Jay Huff. But Murray Boyles was guarding Andrew Nembhard. And Murray Boyles was a center.
Yeah, I mean, he can guard the whole. Pascal Siakam, he has 10 of his 20 in this quarter. 31 times this year. Pascal with the ball has scored 20 or more, and he's looking for more. Jackson has it blocked by Barnes.
Somebody's got to stop the ball. And that's the communication that's got to be had.
Jackson, Walker, Neesmith. So Pascal Siakam gets his first rest of the third quarter. He had 10 of Indiana's 16 points in this quarter. Huff closed out by Abaji in the foul.
We go out on a East Coast road trip.
Huff missing.
He is hitting the glass. He's playing with confidence, Chris. He just made a jump shot. Came down and did one of the Pacers' best defenders. And one dribble and made, got the basket.
He's got 19 points and a season-high 7 rebounds. And Neesmith still can't get one to go. You said it in the first half. There's nobody for him to look at on the bench that's going to come in and replace him with those minutes off the bench.
Yeah, and that makes him free to take the shot, any shot, and miss it. Are you kidding? You got to go help him.
And the problem is, Quinn, he has not been missed.
He took a, thank goodness, a bad angle. If he'd have hit that pass, that'd have hit you and me.
Walker, third straight game in double figures. He has 11 off the Indiana bench. Nearly taken by McConnell. Dick for 3, that's off.
And he's struggled to be in their lineup for a while.
Jay Huff. There's another one of those dunks over his head.
Yeah, but it had to be, right?
Yes.
Come on. But I know you like the fact, do you like that one or the one-handed?
Yeah.
When you come to the game, I saw Stephanie White.
Yeah, she came up and said hello, the head coach. You see Steph, she does a lot of work for ESPN, NBA analyst. 7 points off the Indiana bench, now 8 for Quentin Jackson. Hamstring injury, so that did.
He missed. That's both times.
And again, those players are not eligible for the postseason. Jackson, Neesmith wants to see one go down and still lead heading into the fourth. You saw Quentin Jackson back on the floor with McConnell, Siakam, Bradley, and Shepard. Jackson gets inside, and he is fouled by Lawson.
Raptors foul, PJ Lawson.
And then if you do that, what they have not had to do, Chris.
Putting Jackson off the Indiana bench, or has 11. Those are the only 3 in double figures for the Pacers, and Shed.
It's a foul on McCollum.
He's
moved him enough that he missed the shot, too.
Shed with just a shot clock at 8. McConnell fades and scores. 8 points off. 2 years ago, he averaged 10 points off the bench. So he's matched that this year.
You got to go dump him. Oh, my goodness. That's some magnificence to be able to make that play. I don't think the Pacers saw that he could get there at first.
He's got 22.
Follow this on Bradley.
I think Shepard got him with an elbow. Double comes.
That's a smart play by Nembhard. And it's a smart play because neither he or Siakam had been in the game more than 2. Is that the magic number?
That was the magic number. Let's see if they can get closer. Into the double. Siakam basket and a foul. And now this crowd has something to cheer about.
You know, having Hetty.
Without him, he's been our rock and certainly an all-star. And again, 4 hours left to vote for that all-star team.
All right, thanks.
Get him in. Vote. Get him in. Because he's an all-star.
No Tyrese Halliburton.
No Halliburton. Yeah, that's exactly right.
And again, I'm curious how they do it. He missed them both.
We had Bricket for chicken, and I missed it. It was Bricket for chicken.
Siakam, a 3, short. Ingram back the other way. And Barnes stepped out of bounds.
The free chicken. Chicken for chicken.
Missed the free throw, missed the last 3. Indiana trying to make it a single-digit game. Nembhard gets inside, and it is. The lead is cut to 9. Indiana trying to come all the way back. A 3 in the corner, no good.
Fouled that play to happen with Siakam, because now they're just getting it to Siakam.
And Siakam goes right around Barnes, and he slipped on the floor. Barnes back the other way, and Dick lays it in. 11, Siakam. He's going to go right into Barnes and score.
Inside, you got Siakam. Yeah, now let him go to work.
2-man game to Nembhard. Nembhard takes it in and draws them
a little bit more with their hands. And Nembhard.
And now the Pacers trail by Celtics. Did it against the Pacers this year.
I like the zone. Except when you let it get in the paint.
And Furphy with another rebound. And did he get a timeout? Or what they call it?
They call a foul. You made that one work. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
28 at the line.
Get out of here.
And Furphy missed them both. Kept alive by Neesmith. And then Furphy's fouled again. So it's a 2-possession lead right now. Murray boils, misses, rebound, Siakam.
It's too long. Now, Dick, he can reach.
Nembhard clears space, up, under, good. It's a 4-point game. And now 15,007-8. Shed for 3. That's a big 3.
Gotta make it.
Furphy for 3.
Gotta make it.
Has struggled at the free throw.
Makes this game totally different.
Ball loose on the floor.
Ah, that's pace of basketball there. He had 3 people here. See, they're not gonna be as anxious to shoot. Now he will. Ingram
Back to back. Again, the last two games, they were 16% from three-point range. Tonight, they've hit 9. Screen comes from Murphy. Siakam cut off on the double.
They got him on the sideline.
Nemhard inside, missed it. That's now to Ingram. Ingram's going to load again for 3.
Short of the other side of the rim.
All of a sudden, the Toronto lead. Hands of Barnes. And Barnes down the middle of the lane and scores, and it's a 12-point game.
The save was because Shed got his hands on the ball.
Nemhard's got to fire a 3. Good hustle there by Neesmith.
Nice job.
Furphy lays it in.
He's made a jump shot. They come to close.
Seasson rallied from a 27-point deficit
Oh, my goodness.
in Cleveland. They were trying to do that tonight. But now Barnes hits another shot.
He literally stood there and looked around before he took the shot.
Siakam. This is season high of 21 points. The 10 rebounds matches, or the 11 rebounds, a new career high.
You think I'm making up the 11, partner?
You'd have to say this might be one of the best games of his career.
It is. I don't think there's any question about that.
And Ingram has gone to... Pacers made it very interesting.
It's off. You and I looking right at it. It's off.
Well, they had a chance. It was a 4-point game. Shed hit a big 3. 8 straight points by Ingram. He will pass up the shot. 5th 30-point game of the year for Ingram. And they will escape Indianapolis with the win after almost giving up a 27-point lead. The Pacers had cut it to 4. Jones is in. Ethan Thompson mentioned that. Here's Potter. And his 3 is no good. Rebound by Shed. We're inside a minute. And rebounds 2 under assists. Barnes, Jokic, and Atlanta's Jalen Johnson.
This young man has been really good for him, too. Shed. He's allowed them to not have to handle the ball.
In college, 13 points. 7 productive they are for their respective teams.
The second round pick and is leading the New York Knicks.
Yeah, that is hard to believe.
Yeah.
And that's a drive and a miss, and Toronto will dribble and win.
I think this is the most difficult team for the Pacers to play, and it has been this at least for the last 5 to 6 years because of the way.
The last time these teams played, Indiana struggled. And Ingram shot wanted at the buzzer tonight. The Pacers shoot just 38% and 29%.